3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Marne Report.
All right, Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, this is Jenny, and I am here with Mr. David Curran. Introduce yourself, please, sir.
Yeah, I'm David Curran from the DHR and MPD, and I'm in charge of our levy and outprocessing sections.
All right, and we are going to talk about the upcoming PCS season. When does PCS season officially kick off?
It's starting now. People are starting to see orders, and that's where it's important that you and I are talking about this, and everybody knows, don't wait, don't hesitate. Get your PCS orders to get out the gate.
I like that.
I just made it up.
Way to make that up on the fly. So talk to me about getting PCS orders. What do our soldiers need to know that they know they're on assignment, the orders are coming? What do they need to know to get those orders and make this a smooth process transitioning out of Fort Stewart?
First things first, always rely on your S1. No matter what you feel about anybody who works in your S1, go to them. They are your SME, your subject matter experts, and your immediate point of contact for everything. Because just as we notify the soldier, we also notify the battalion and brigade S1s that Sergeant Rocky Smith is leaving, and his report date is this date. It is the S1's job, along with the soldier, to get the levy briefing out of the way, get the required documentations done, and then turn those all in to our levy section, who, once all the documents are received and they're complete, if they're no more than 180 days prior to their report date, we publish the orders and send them right back out to the soldier, to their enterprise email, and to the battalion and brigade S1s. But they have 30 days from the time they're notified they're on assignment, whether it's from ASK or by the unit, to have the levy briefing done. And that's where we have people just delay. They wait. You'll be told, okay, your PCSing is September, and they'll wait till August to get everything done. That's the wrong thing.
I could see where that could be problematic. There are a lot of moving pieces to a PCS move.
Yes, it's the second most stressful time in your military career. The other time is a combination of basic training and going to war.
Yeah, those are a little stressful too, if memory serves. Yes. So getting back to the PCS portion of it. So when soldiers know they are on assignment, you talked about a 180-day window. Elaborate on that a little bit more. Like the message here is, as soon as you know you are on assignment,
start the process.
Start the process.
Because especially if you're in that 60% of the Army, married with family, or with dependents, I should say. Not married with children, just married with dependents. You're going to have to adjust transportation setup to move your household goods. If you're going overseas, you have to get permission to take your family members with you, which is a medical record screening done by the Winn Army Community Hospital section. And once it's approved or it's been completed, then it gets sent to the gaining command for them to say, oh, you have X amount of children, you have X amount of dependents, we have enough room and housing, so housing's approved, but we don't have enough people to take care of your special needs child or spouse. Those things all go in to make sure that you're not going to go over there without your family or go with your family and find out they shouldn't be here because we don't have the medical or educational assistance. But those are usually the smaller cases. That's very singular percentage. It's no problem. The biggest problem we have is someone has a report date for the enlisted is the 10th of October. Mm-hmm. They've been told now in February that's the report date. They haven't done the levy brief, haven't done the paperwork, and so they're just sitting there. Now, I'm not talking about being deployed. I'm talking about they're here going through modernization and just haven't done it. The levy brief takes 30 minutes to observe, to watch and get done, and then filling out the paperwork with your S1. Within an hour, you're done. All your paperwork's turned in, even if it is 6 months before you depart. It's better to get us started on it than to have us rush and all of a sudden you can't go with your family because we have no approval yet. But again, those are different. The 180-day window is if someone does turn their paperwork in early enough, we can't submit family travel requests over 180 days to the gaining command because they say, nope, too much will change, so we have to delay it. But the sooner we have the packet, then it's on us to get it flowing right.
Okay, so the sooner you have that packet, then you're just sitting on go, and you can get it out as soon as that 180-day window opens up.
And most times, we don't have to wait because it's right at the 180-day window.
Okay, great. So again, that message being, do not wait, do not hold off. When you know you're on orders, go see your S1, start the process, watch the levy briefing, and that's huge. They don't have to go to a physical levy brief.
It's on the Fort Stewart webpage.
All on the Fort Stewart webpage. That is excellent.
And I was going to tell you, don't wait, don't hesitate, get out the gate, turn in your packet.
Excellent. Do you have anything else that you want to put out to our soldiers?
Oh, yeah. One thing you can't forget when you're doing any PCS, whether it's CONUS or OCONUS. You will not be allowed to depart Fort Stewart until it's verified you have a sponsor at your gaining location. So don't wait on that either. The soldier here doesn't have to initiate that. Be cognizant And remember, when you're starting your out processing, if you don't have a sponsor, you're going to be stuck at Fort Stewart because we're not allowed to let you leave. So get a sponsor, start that process. That's for the soldiers PCSing away. Now, PCSing in, that's another subject, and I think you've got another subject matter expert to talk about that.
I certainly do. We appreciate your time. Thank you, Mr. Curran. And next up, Fort Stewart, we're going to be talking to our relocation program manager about all things in processing. All right, Fort Stewart, we're back, and we have our ACS relocation program manager. Amanda, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Amanda Johnson, and I'm the Relocation Readiness Program Manager for both Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield communities.
Awesome. And Amanda, talk to me about your program a little bit. What is it that you do for soldiers when they're brand new to Fort Stewart or to Hunter Army Airfield? What services do you provide?
Well, since all soldiers in process through Fort Stewart for both communities, our number one goal is to help them integrate into the community, and that's by providing information and helping them get settled with programs like the Lending Closet and the Kids on the Move program.
Tell me about the Lending Closet.
The Lending Closet is a place where soldiers and family members can come to borrow household goods, basic household items, while they're waiting for their household goods to arrive, or if they're PCSing, then after they ship out their household goods and waiting to depart the installation.
Okay, and when you say basic household items, what are we talking about?
We are talking about the bare basics: dishes, pots and pans, folding tables and chairs, sleeping mats, which are about 2 to 3 inches thick and just keep you off the ground. And then we do have some children items. We have pack and plays, high chairs, taller strollers, and car seats.
So this is great. So what I hear you saying is when we PCSed back in the day, we probably didn't have to go to Walmart and buy $300 worth of kitchen supplies and things to tide us over. We could have just gone to our local Lending Closet and borrowed some of those things from them.
Yes, you could have.
So I have a very important question for you. Does the Lending Closet have coffee makers?
Yes, they do. We actually have 3 things that plug in at our small appliances. We have coffee makers, toasters, and crock pots.
Hey, that'll get you through the whole day right there. So that's outstanding. All right, and then you mentioned earlier Kids on the Move. Talk to me about Kids on the Move.
So the Kids on the Move program is a program to involve kids in the moving process. So when you're getting here, you can pick up information for parents on how to kind of help the child with the transition, and this is for children of all ages. And then also get materials about moving that will keep them occupied while you're maybe unpacking or taking care of appointments, and they are all age-appropriate materials. Also, when you are PCSing out, you can get information about moving that the child can comprehend and talk with them about moving, and also the same with activity books and for other countries. If you are PCSing overseas, we do have some materials on overseas locations to help children kind of learn about the new country they'll be living in.
That's really great information. And then, so that's all for soldiers that are incoming to the installation, what you can do. Now, you talked about if people are PCSing or if they're going OCONUS. Tell me a little bit about what you can do for soldiers that are going OCONUS.
So for soldiers going OCONUS, we do have the OCONUS briefing where you can get information about your OCONUS location, and that's any overseas locations plus Alaska and Hawaii. So we have country-specific information that we give you, and then we also share with you some specific tools that will help you plan your PCS and make your move a little less stressful.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time today. All right, Fort Stewart, this is Jenny signing off.